Yes. So yesterday we started with. So I said writing HTML code, right? So when HTML code is executed, I said HTML code get executed within browser. So browser is having HTML parser, which understand which code here, only HTML code. What is the job of parser? Parser job is verifying syntax and executing what? HTML code. Okay. Now before writing, I was talking about what is the structure of HTML document, right? Yes. Let us talk about a structure of HTML document or HTML page. Structure of HTML document or HTML page. So can you hear my voice, right? Online students? Online students can hear my voice, right? Okay. So online students, right, all of you? Okay, right, fine. So when you're talking about structure of HTML document or HTML page, okay. Now HTML document or HTML document or HTML page, HTML document or HTML page is divided into how many parts here? 4 parts. So HTML document structure or HTML or a web page is divided into how many parts? 4 parts. So first try to understand why we are using HTML. Why we are using HTML? Yes. Why we are using HTML? Why we are using HTML? HTML stands for what? Hypertext Markup Language. HTML is used for creating what? Web pages. What web page contain? It is a page, right? It is a page. What page contain? Data. What page contain? Data, or what page contain? Information. Okay, you can see it provides some titles, headings, paragraphs, list, tables, embedded images, describe the structure of text-based as well as what? Multimedia information. So in always web, always you display or you try to interact with the web application by using what? Web page. And you are developing that by using which one? HTML. See, whenever you open any website, okay, for example, there is a www dot, okay, there's a www dot, some narration dot in, www dot narration dot in, right? This is one web page. Can you say this is one web page or not? Yes. So this is one web page. This is called a user interface. This is an interface by using which you are interacting with your web application or not? Yes. So this is a web page. You can see that view page source. If you see the view page source, you can find so many things, right? This complete thing is related with what? This complete thing is written in what? HTML. This complete thing is written in what? HTML. So HTML is the markup language which is used for developing web pages, or it is used for developing HTML documents or web documents. HTML document or HTML page is divided into how many parts? 2 parts, 4 parts. So there is a 1, 2, and there is a 3, and there is a 4. If you see this HTML page, if you say view page source, so first one is what here? First one is what here? Document type. So DTD, which is nothing but document type information. Document type information. And second one is which one? HTML. And third one is which one? Header. Fourth one is which one? Body. What is the fourth one here? Body. So it is divided into how many parts here? 4 parts. It is divided into how many parts? 4 parts. The first one is called document type information. Document type information. And second one is called which one? What is the second one? HTML. And third one is the header. Fourth one is the body. But some people, they'll say 3 parts. Okay. One is document type and second one is header. Third one is what? Body. Second one is head and third one is what? Body. But I try to divide into how many parts here? 4 parts. One is the document type and second one is what? HTML and third one is what? Header and fourth one is what? Body. Okay. So first one is called document type information. First one is called document type information. Document type information. So every tag is given in less than and greater than. The tag is represented just here. I said HTML is a collection of what? Tags. And tags are interpreted by HTML parsers and tags are similar to what here? Keywords. And HTML is a markup language and everything is represented in the form of what? Tags. And every tag is one instruction which is used to perform a specific operation. And this tag is represented within what? Less than. The tag is represented within less than and what? Greater than. It is represented within less than and greater than. So anything find in less than and greater than, your parser treated as what here? Tag. The parser is treated as what here? Tag. Right? First one is document type information. How you are defining this document type information? By using one tag. What is the tag here? Doc type. What is the first type here? Doc type. Doc type. Exclamatory. And what is this? Doc type. Exclamatory and doc type. So this tells the browser. Okay, this tag tells the browser. This tag tells the browser which version of HTML, used to develop okay, web page or web, used to develop web page or web document. So that is defined by using which one here? Doc type. What is the name of the tag here? Doc type. So generally you try to represent this by saying doc. Okay, doc type. Okay, doc type. See, what is the name of the tag? Doc type. And it followed by doc type. It followed by, now this is which type of document? HTML document. So HTML is not a case sensitive language. HTML is not a case sensitive language. You can write the tags either in uppercase or you can write the tags in what? Lowercase. So both are what here? Same. HTML is not a non-case sensitive language.
Practical
Or not a case sensitive language. Not a case sensitive. Okay, not a case sensitive language. It doesn't find the difference between
you come back
it doesn't find the difference between it doesn't find the difference between it doesn't find the difference between uppercase, It doesn't find the
Hello.
difference between uppercase and what?
If you
Lowercase.
feel tired
Both
after
are
certain long, then you
both are
can just
what
call
here?
us and
Same. So case sensitive means it finds the difference between
where are you
uppercase
now?
and lowercase. Means capital A, capital A,
What?
capital A and small a both are what? Same. Okay. But if it is case sensitive language, capital A is not
Yeah,
equal to what?
I
Small a.
clean the
So
house.
capital A is different and small a is what? Different. If it is the case sensitive, if it is not a case sensitive, capital A and small a both are same. That is what you do it when you
And
are
get to
working
do
with the
the difference.
Python or any language. For example, if you are working with a Python, right? So Python is which language? Case sensitive language. Python is which language? Case sensitive. Case sensitive language. Case sensitive language means it finds the difference between uppercase and what? Lowercase. For example, if I am saying lowercase roll number equal to 1 and uppercase roll number equal to 1 or 2, is it these are two different variables or same variables? Two different variables. Okay, these are two different variables. Now, lowercase roll number is 1 and uppercase roll number is what? 2. So these are
Come
not
back home, sit
same. These
already.
are not same. So that is what you mean by case
Okay?
sensitive. That is what you mean by case
What?
sensitive. It finds the difference
Yeah.
between the uppercase and what? Lowercase. But if it is not a case sensitive, uppercase
Or,
and lowercase both are what? Same. It means I can write this tag.
no,
I can
no,
write
come
this
back.
tag document type. I can write this tag
No,
document type either in lowercase. I can write
no.
this tag document type either in lowercase.
Come
I can
back
write
home very
this
fast.
tag either in what? Uppercase. I can write this either in lowercase.
No,
I can
I was
write
thinking
this
about
tag
that
either in which case?
Stephen King.
Uppercase. Is it this both are same or different? Same.
No.
Is it this both are same or different? Same. Getting on. So HTML is not a case sensitive language.
No,
It doesn't
I don't
find any
think so.
difference between the uppercase and what? Lowercase.
Maybe
Which type of document it is? Which type of
the house
document
of
it
United
is?
States
Your document is which type? HTML document. Your document can be XML document. Document type can
I
be
do
what
that
here?
myself, but you
XML.
order something.
Document type can be what? XHTML. Document type can be what? XHTML. You can define different types of
Okay,
documents.
got it.
There can be XML document, it can be HTML document, or it can be any other
Come
type
back.
of document. But what is the default document type you take at the time of developing web page? HTML. Okay, this is identified. This must be a first. This tag must be first statement within, okay, within what? HTML page. This is rendered. This is identified by browser. This is identified by the browser, or you can say this tag must be a first statement within HTML page. First statement, I can say this is a first statement or first tag. This must be a first statement or first tag within HTML page. So this tells the browser, okay, this tells the browser it is which type of document. It is which type of document. Because your browser will have multiple parsers. Your browser will have a multiple parsers. You are telling that, okay, whatever tags I'm using it, all these tags are belongs to which one? HTML. Getting on it. So this tells the browser it is which type of document it is. It is which type of document it is. Okay, parser is translator or interpreter. Parser is like translator or what? Interpreter, which verifies the syntax. Parsing is verifying the syntax. Parsing is nothing but verifying syntax. Now, who will check the HTML tag syntax? Parser. For example, just try to see it. Writing first document, writing first web page. Okay, where I'm writing it, I'm not using any editor. I'm writing directly in which one? Notepad. I'm writing directly in which one? Notepad. I just open the notepad. Okay. See, I'm not telling any structure of project and all the things, we'll see that again. Okay, na? But I'm just writing a simple web pages, right? And later, when we keep on adding certain things, I'll try to explain you the structure of what web application, the structure of static web application, and once we move to the Django, we'll see the structure of what Django project. But we are talking about HTML, JavaScript, Bootstrap, and jQuery or CSS. We'll try to use all this for developing what web application. Now this web application, you don't call it as dynamic. This application is what static. Now we'll discuss what is the structure of static web application. Okay, now yes. But meanwhile, I just create one folder. Meanwhile, I just create one folder. This is my folder. Okay, this is the folder. Assume that my folder is what? Web project 1. What is my folder here? Web project 1. Okay, this is my folder. This is my folder. Okay, but I said no, HTML pages are static or dynamic? Static. HTML pages are what? Static. To run this HTML code, is it required any server? To run this HTML code, is it required any server? No, not required, because HTML is executed within what? Browser. HTML is executed within what? Browser. So why you take the help of server to distribute these resources to either one or more than one user? Getting on not? See, for developing a static web application, and if you want to distribute it, then you put this inside what? Server. Otherwise, you don't require what? Server. Okay, you can just open all these pages in the browser. You can move it from one page to what? Another page. But if you want to distribute your web application to more than one user, and if you want to use your web application worldwide, then you have to deploy your web project into what? Server. But until unless your application is not used by so many people, you don't require to have what? Server. But when you're talking about web, it is used by one person or more than one person? More than one person. So for executing HTML page, you don't require what? Server. Because HTML is not a server side. HTML is what? Client side. HTML is not server side. HTML is what? Client side. So in internet, who is a client? Browser. And which one is a server? Web server is a software which will serve all these web pages to what? Client. Which will serve all these web pages to what? Client. Which will serve all these web pages to the client. See here. So just try to understand this. This is which one here? Browser. This is a browser. Which one is a client in the internet? Browser. Browser is a client. Browser is what? Client. And there is one more program. And what is it? Another program? Server. Okay, server. Server is one software or not? Yes. This is which software? Server software. And this is a server where you are placing your web application. This is your web application. This is your web application. And this web application is having which resources? Static resources. It is having which resources? Static resources like what? HTML. It is having which one? JavaScript. It is having which one? CSS. Is it HTML document? Is it HTML document? Is it get executed in the server? No, because whenever client send a request, what your server is doing is, your server is reading this HTML document from your web application and it is sending to which one? Browser. And this HTML document is downloaded within the browser and executed within what? Browser. But is it HTML document is executed in the server? No, because it is a client side or server side? Client side. Is it JavaScript code is downloaded along with HTML into the Browser and executed by whom? Browser. Because of that, you'll say JavaScript is what? Client side. You'll say JavaScript is what? Client side. It means this code is get executed within what? Browser. So for developing and testing static web application, what you required? For developing and testing static web application, what you required? Browser. If you want to make your web application available to all the people worldwide, then you need to purchase some space on what? Internet. And then you have to deploy or host your web application into which server? Internet server. So that it can be served to either one client or more than one client. So that's the reason I'm not talking about which one. I'm not talking about which one? Server. I'm not talking about which one? Server. Okay, now this tag must be a first statement or first tag within HTML page. This tells the browser it is which type of document. Then what I'm doing it, I'm just writing here. First tag is what? Doc type. First one is doc type. Doc type is which type here? HTML. Okay, doc type is HTML. Where I'm saving in? I'm saving on my desktop. And what is my application here? Django 11. And this is web project 1. And always HTML document is saved with .html. You'll say HTML, and sometimes you'll say .htm. Okay, but what is the extension of HTML document? HTML, right? .html. I'm saying first dot. What is that? HTML. First dot HTML. Okay, now is it this document display any content? Tell me, is it this document display any content? No. How can I test this document? I can test this document by opening this document inside what? Browser. I can test this document by executing this or opening this document inside what? Browser. Select it, and then you can say open with. Open with what? There are so many browsers are there. Firefox, Google Chrome, and one more is what? Internet Explorer. Now you want to open this document. You want to open this document where? I want to open this document in Google Chrome. But can you see any output here? No. Because is it your document is displaying any information? No. I just tell the browser, this document is which document? HTML document. Can I see the source code of this? Yes. What is the source code of this? Document type is what? HTML. What is the source code of this? Document type is what? HTML. Then what is the next tag? What is the next tag? HTML. What is the next tag? HTML. And what is the next tag? Head. Head, right? What is the next tag here? Head, right? Okay. So we'll just put this in one document. So I'm telling you, we'll see all the things one by one because it is a full stack web development. Full stack means it is full stack. Full stack means, what do you mean by full stack? Full stack means end to end. From front end to back end. From development to execution. From development to execution, deployment, everything you should know it. So that is what they mean by full stack. You must know everything. Everything of a project. It means you must know the complete project life cycle. You must know the complete project life cycle. Then only you call it as what? Full stack web developer. Okay, so full stack Python web developer, full stack Java developer, full stack .NET developer, full stack UI developer. Full stack UI developer, it means each technology, the companies are looking for what? Full stack. Previously, each person is to do one job. previously each person is used to do one job. One person he take care of testing, one person will take care of what, front end designing, one person will take care of what, back end, one person is take care of what, deployments. Okay, one person is take care of what, building, one person is take care of what, building. It means there are so many people are involved in development of what, project. But now each and every person must know the complete knowledge about knowledge of which one, project. It means you must know the things related with deployments, you must know the things related with what, building, you must know the things related with what, testing, you must know the related things related with what, front end, back end, database, everything. You must know everything, then only you call it as what, full stack. Even though you know Django, even though you know Django, they will ask you, okay, you know HTML, JavaScript, CSS, because Django is used at backend. But in order to use a backend, you must have the knowledge of what, front end. So because whatever inputs you are giving to the Django application is from what, front end, and that is nothing but UI. That is nothing but what, UI. Now you are also responsible in, sometimes it is you are also responsible in developing which one, user interface. And how you are developing that user interface? By using what, HTML and CSS, right? You must know front end as well as what, back end. And that is what I used to tell. Fresher must have the knowledge of one database. Database, you should know it. One language, you should know it. One database, one language. And if you have a time, you learn data structures and what, algorithms. That will increase your programming logic. Data structures and algorithm. But most of the students, they don't learn data structures and what, algorithms. If you have a time, learn data structures and algorithms, because you never develop a project without implementing what, data structures and algorithms. Any application you develop it, you try to implement certain data structures in that particular project. Data structures in that particular project. A best example I used to tell this. Okay, suppose if you take MS Word only. MS Word uses so many data structures. In this you have so many data structures. For example, whenever you do anything in MS Word, right, all these things will be recorded. All these things will be recorded or not? Yes. Where all these things are recorded? By recording all these things, you can perform certain operations like undo and what, redo. Undo and what, redo. Undo, redo is done by using one data structure called what, stack. Stack is a data structure which follows last in, first out. If you see this undo operation, right? Undo. Can I undo specific operation? Can I undo specific operation? No, I cannot undo specific operation. If I want to undo specific operation, I have to undo first all the operations which are done before. I have to undo all the operations which are done what, before. Means undo operation uses which data structure? Last in, first out. If I want to undo third operation, I have to undo first two operations. But I cannot undo directly which operation? Third operation. I cannot undo directly which operation? Third. It means, is it using one data structure or not? Yes. Getting on it. In the same way, if you are talking about servers, request, response, request is one data structure, response is one data structure. It means if you want to know all these things, you must have the knowledge of which one, data structures. Until unless, but people will not learn data structures because they'll think that it is not so important. But I'm saying no, there is a lot of demand for data structures and what, algorithms. But there is a lot of demand for data structures and what, algorithms. If you know data structures and algorithms, you can jump into what, R&D, research and what, development. Okay. Anyway, now this is the document type. We are in document type. What is the next tag here? HTML. HTML is a root tag. What is the next tag here? HTML. HTML tag. Is it this document? Document tag is clear or not? Is it document tag is clear or not? So document tag is used for giving information to what? Browser. Which version of HTML you are using. Now, can I write here? Can I write here? Can I write here? This is my first page, right? I'll try to open. I'll try to open this. I'll try to open this first dot HTML. Now I'm writing HTML 5.0. Can I write HTML 5.0? Now this is a version. This is a version which I'm using it to develop what? This HTML document. This is a version which I'm using it to develop this HTML document. I just open it. Is it given any error here? No. Is it given any error here? No. But suppose if document type, for example, I said what I said is, for example, file open. This is my HTML document. This is my HTML document where I'm saying doc type. I use what? Doc type. By mistakenly, I forgot which one. C. By mistakenly, I forgot which one. C. Then how? Do type. What is this given here? Do type. But what is the name of the tag? What is the name of the tag? Doc type. But I forgot to write which one. C. Then I try to open this. I try to open this in what? Browser. I'll try to say open with Google Chrome. But what happened? Is it given any error here? Is it given any error here? No. It is not given any error, right? Is it given any error here? No. It is not given any error. But I said, what I said. Every tag is one. Suppose tag is one keyword or not? Yes, every tag is a keyword and that is understood by whom? Every tag is a keyword that is understood by whom? Browser. Is it doc type is one tag or not? Yes. And it is understood by the browser. It tells the browser that you're trying to use which type of which version of HTML, which version of HTML you're using it for developing what? Document. Getting or not? Which type of element you're developing it for document? See here. It is started with what here? Exclamatory. It is started with what here? Exclamatory. Exclamatory indicates in HTML, exclamatory, you'll use it for writing what? Comments. Exclamatory, you'll use it for writing what? Comments. This is a comment? This tells you're developing your web page by using which document type. That's all. But is it any specific meaning? Is it this is used by browser or is it used by programmer? It is used by browser or it is used by programmer? It is used by browser telling the programmer that it is using which document type? It is using which document type? HTML. It means this document is developed by using which version? HTML5. Getting or not? It means, is it this can be treated as one tag or is it one comment? It is one comment. That's the reason. Is it given any error? Is it given any error? No. That's the reason. If you see this web page, how it is? Is it with colors? See here, all these are with colors, right? But this is with color. Is it disabled type thing or not? Is it this is disabled type thing or not? Yes. It means this represent what here? Comment. This represents what here? Comment, right? Okay, yes. So doc type, this is doc type. This tells the browser it is which type of document. This tells the end user or programmer. This tells the programmer which type of HTML version is used for building which one? Web page. For building web page, right? Yes. And exclamatory is used to represent what? To represent what? Comment. To represent what? Comment. Right? Yes. Then next one is HTML. HTML is a root tag. HTML is a root tag of HTML document or web page. It is a root tag of building what? Web page. It is a root tag of building what here? Web page. What is the first tag you have? HTML. So HTML, okay, HTML is having beginning and what? Ending. HTML is having beginning as well as what? Ending. Yes. Open and close. Yes. Yes. Okay. HTML tag is having beginning and what is it? Ending. Okay. So you'll write like this. HTML. Okay. HTML. And then you try to close it by saying what again? HTML. So this is the beginning of the tag and this is the end of the tag. So whatever content you want to write it, you'll try to write within beginning of the HTML and end of the HTML. And within this, you have other tags. Now just here, every tag is having what? Attributes. Every tag is having what here? Attributes. Every tag is having what? Attributes or properties. Every tag is having properties. Properties are what is that? Attributes. Every tag is having properties or attributes. Attributes or properties. What attributes are? Generally attributes are properties. For example, a student is there. A student is having some attributes. A student is having some properties. What is that? Name. Student is having a name. Student is having a course. Student is having what? Fees. What is the name, course, fees? These are attributes or the properties of what? Student. So attributes define the state or the attributes define the values of which one? Tag. Okay, it will define the characteristics of which one? Tag. It will define the behavior of which one? Tag. Attributes will define the behavior of which one? Tag. For example, HTML. For example, if you take image. For example, if you take image tag. If you take image tag, now I am using image tag to display the image. But how can you display the image? By using one attribute called which one? Source. By using which one? Source. Now source is an attribute. Source is an attribute or source is what here? Property. By using which I try to define the image. I try to define the image file. I try to define the image file. So what is the attribute define? What attributes define? Attributes are the properties define the state of the tag, the date of the tag, the behavior of which one? Tag. Data of the tag or behavior of which one? Tag. For example, you'll try to say body. Suppose you try to use one tag called which one? Body. Body of the web page. Assume that body of the web page. And I want the body. What you see in the web page, you'll write inside what? Body. What you see in the web page, that you write inside what? Body. So I want to display this body with some background color. I want to display with some background color. Then what I'm using it? I'm using one attribute called which one? Background color. Now, will it this is it this define the property? Is it this will define the property of which one? Body. You are saying that okay, body of the web page should have this color. Body of the web page should have this image. Background, I want this image. Background, I want this color. So what is this BG color or what is this image? This defines the properties of which one? Tag. So properties will define the state of the tag, or property will define the behavior of which one? Tag. So you are changing the behavior of tag by defining which one? Properties. Every tag is having properties or what? Attributes. And these attributes,
कोई फैक्ट्री में अलिश का कुछ छोड़ के जा
okay, these attributes defines the state
जमाने के बाद क्या है वो
behavior
अननोन जगह पे
state or behavior of which one? Tag. Every tag is having properties or attributes, and these attributes define the state or what? Behavior of the tag. For example, see here, HTML is a root tag. Just try to understand this. HTML is a root tag of HTML document or what? Web page. And HTML is having beginning and what? Ending. So this is a beginning of the tag, and this is what here? End of the tag. Beginning of the tag, and this is what? End of the tag. This is the beginning of the web page, and this is what? End of the web page. And whatever content you want to display, you are trying to define that within HTML, beginning of the tag as well as what? End of the tag. Right? And after this, there is another tag. And what is a tag is header. Next one is what? Header. Generally, you'll say the web page is divided into three parts. One is a document, and next one is head, and one more is what? Body. Head, and one more is what? Body. Now there is a head section. There is HTML. Within HTML, you try to put another section which is called as what? Head. Head means what here? Head means what here? Header. Header section. Head is nothing but which section? Header section. Header section. What you write in header section? For example, if you take this website, if you take this this one only, if you see this particular web page itself, if you take this particular web page itself, within this web page there is a header. This is a header tag. What you are defining in header tag, you are trying to define what you are defining in header tag. You are trying to define some metadata. You are trying to define which one? Links. Okay, you are trying to define which one? Link. You are trying to define which one? Title. You are trying to define which one? Title. You are trying to define the title. You are trying to define which one? Links. You are trying to define which one? Script. There is a tag called which one? Script. Meta, link, script, style, which are global. That you are defining in which tag here? Header tag. Which will define the header. For example, just to see here. Now this is my first web page. Just try to open. What I'm saying is, I'm trying to write HTML. Now this is the beginning of the tag, and then I'm saying which one? Header. Header. And this is the beginning of the header section, and this is the ending of what? Header section. This is the beginning, and this is what? End. What I'm saying here? Title. I'm saying title. Now this is my first web page. I said title. This is my first web page. Title. What I'm using here? Title. And I'm saying this is my first web page. This is my first web page. So what I'm trying to do is, I try to open this in Chrome. Can you see here? Can you see here the title? What is the title? What is the title here? This is my first web page. What is the title here? This is my first web page. But how I define this title?
अब बोले हाँ, फिर
How I
समझ
define
के
this
मेरे सासू
title?
माँ बनाती है।
This title is placed
मैं
in
उनसे
which
एक बार
tag?
फोन
Head.
करके पूछ
Because
लूंगी
is it that is a
और
header?
मैं बना सकती हूँ।
That is a header or not? Yes. Is it that is
ये
a
तो
header
आंसर
or
था ना?
not? Yes. Header. Header consists of
इंग्लिश
so
में
many
बोलो।
things. Header consists of so many things. Header consists of so many things. We'll discuss all that. Header consists of so many
क्या बनाओ?
things. Can you see? Can you see? This is what is best online training institute. What is this best online training institute? This is called as which
क्या
one?
order?
Header. Best online training institute. It is called as which
फिर मैंने
one?
फोन पे बात
Header.
करते करते आई, मतलब निकल
It is
निकल
called
कर
as a
गई
header.
है,
And not only
सासू माँ को
that,
लगाई, फिर
here
छोटू को
you
लगाई,
have certain things.
फिर अभी
Can you see some
मेरे को
headings
खत्म
here?
हुआ, छोटू को आवाज नहीं आ रही थी,
Can
मैं
you
तो
see
समझा,
some headings
मैं
here?
रखती हूँ,
Just
उसने
try to
एकदम
see
से
this
लगा,
one. View
फिर उसके
page
बाद मम्मी को
source.
कॉल की,
Okay,
नहीं
view
फिर आपको
page
कॉल की,
source.
छोटू के
Can
होने
you
के
see
बाद
certain headers
कि
here or
क्या
not?
करना है,
Yes.
क्या करना है।
Head within this you have some
और हम मे में जा
page
रहे
sources and you can see
क्यों?
style
हैं,
sheets.
एक हफ्ते
I mean,
से
what kind of CSS style sheets are
क्यों?
used for developing this?
मम्मी बोल रही है,
What kind of CSS style sheets are used for developing this? And at the same time, you are trying to put some links.
तुम्हारी एनिवर्सरी बोला है,
You
उसके
are
दिन
trying to put
उसके
some
लिए
links.
कुछ आओ बोले।
Links are used for including which one? Style sheets. For including which one? Style sheets. Right? You are trying to include some style sheets. You can see these are different CSS files or not. Yes.
तू का भी बर्थडे बना रहा ना 20 तारीख को।
So head consists of so many things. Header consists of so many things. See, this complete thing comes under which one? Header only. This complete things comes under which one? Header only. Header only. This complete things comes under which one? Header only. This is navigation bar is there. This is navigation bar. This navigation bar is a part of which one? This navigation bar is a part of which one? Header. This navigation bar is part of which one? Header. Getting or not? Okay.
आज मैंने
Yes.
यूक्रेन के
So
बारे
there are
में क्यों किया?
lot of tags which are added in
मैंने
HTML5
मेरे को
which
मैप
are
दिखा
a
दे,
part of which one?
तुम्हारा
Head.
पर काम है।
There are lot of tags are added in
मैं बोली,
HTML5
मेरे घर में
which
हर
are the
जगह
part
मैप
of
लगे
which
हुए हैं,
tag?
कि मेरे को
Head
दिखा रही
tag.
है रशिया है,
This
रशिया
tag
की
is
ये
used.
सारी रशिया में
This
है,
tag is
फिर
used.
वो मतलब अपना
This
नहीं था,
tag is used to
उसको स्टाइल
define
करने के लिए इंडिया
which one?
पाकिस्तान अलग हुआ है, वैसे
Header part.
ये बहुत छोटे
Header
छोटे
part of
कंट्री
the
रशिया
web
से अलग
page.
हुए हैं।
Header part of the
अब वो नाटो में
web
कौन कौन है,
page.
तो
What
स्मॉल
you
स्मॉल
include
कंट्री
inside this?
अंडर
You try
नाटो
to
में,
define which one?
नाटो में 5 है,
Title.
बड़े बड़े है ना, 5 है ना,
Title is a tag.
बैठो
I said title is a tag. Title is one tag.
एक नेटो है,
Title is one tag.
वीटो,
Link is one tag.
वीटो नहीं,
Meta is
नहीं
one
बोलते।
tag.
वीटो
Yes.
वो पावर,
Meta is one tag.
वीटो पावर
Meta is
ऐसा नहीं
one
कि
tag.
UN का है,
Title is one
UN
tag.
में
Link is
वीटो
one
पावर है
tag.
ना,
Link
उसका
is one
कहना
tag.
लास्ट
Just
वर्ड,
here the source.
मैंने
इसको
वीटो
कहते
बोला,
हैं
Link is one
मेरे
tag.
साइंस का नॉलेज नहीं था, मैं कोई
Meta
नाटो,
is one tag.
नाटो में क्या
Okay.
21 कंट्रीज है,
Script is one
नेटो,
tag.
नेट
We'll
सॉरी
discuss.
नेटो
We'll
में
discuss all these
21
things.
नेटो
Okay. Script
अभी
is
बोल
one
सकते
tag.
हैं।
नेटो
Script is one tag.
नेटो में 21
Title.
कंट्रीज है,
Meta. Script.
अंडर
Link.
अमेरिका के इसमें रहते हैं, है
Link.
ना,
Link is one tag. Okay.
91 याद
Yes.
था, मैंने 21
Link. Meta.
अब वो
All
उसको
these
एक
are
मेरे को बोला कि
the
उसको भी
tags
नॉलेज
which
था,
are the
उसको
part
बोला
of
मैं
which
21
one?
ही है,
Head.
उसको शायद
Which
निकाला,
are the part of
फिर
which
देखा,
one? Head.
पता नहीं
Meta. Script. Link. Title.
करती है,
What is the first tag?
फिर
There is a
हमने
tag called
डिस्कस
which
किए
one?
थोड़ा सा
Title.
कि
What is
नेटो
this
में
title
जाने वाला
tag?
था यूक्रेन
This
के
tag
लिए,
is
निकॉन
this
किसके
tag
साइड
is
पे है,
used.
तो एक बता रशिया,
This tag is used to
यूरो
represent title of which
क्या
one?
बोलते हैं इसको,
Web page.
ना
This shows
नाजी,
on
या नाजी,
this title is
तो
showed on
मतलब
which
फिर
one?
हम प्लान किए
Title
कि फिर
bar.
क्या करने वाले हैं,
तू
This
बोला जो
title
नाजी,
this
ऐसी बोली
title
योर
this title
योर
is
रीच,
displayed.
उसने रक्षा का
This
सपोर्ट,
title is
तो मैं तो
displayed
बोली वो
on which
कुछ भी
one?
बोली उसको मैंने,
Title bar. Title
ऐसी पॉइंट
bar.
करके
Title bar. It is
या
displayed
डेंजर
on title bar. Title
कल
bar
डिस्कस किए,
or you
आज
can
उसको
say on
टिपिकल
tab.
फन टाइम में क्या करना है, तो बोले तुमको तो
Title bar
लेके जाना है यूके
on which one?
फिर
Tab.
बजाना
So title
सासू माँ को बताया
title
मम्मी
is
कल
having
मैंने बोले
okay
बड़ी
title
इलायची
is
छोटी
having
इलायची
title is having beginning
वो कुछ नहीं।
and what and the tag.
मैं
Title
तो
is
हाँ ना
having
बढ़िया
beginning
बोला,
and the tag. So there is a tag.
अच्छे बच्चा है,
This is a sorry.
ठंडा ठंडा नहीं बोला।
There is a title.
फिर
Title.
अच्छे सुरीली आवाज निकलती बोला
So there is a
और
title
practice
and you
करना।
are placing this title inside what? head.
शेयर की तरह
And here you are displaying which one? Title of web page.
नेटो
So
में
that is the
3
beginning,
कंट्रीज
and one more is what here?
सिर्फ
End.
2 अमेरिकन कंट्रीज है जो है
Yes.
यूएसए
ये किसके
और
कंट्रोल में
कनाडा।
नेटो?
ये किसी कंट्रोल में नहीं है, इसका बड़ा प्लेयर ये
अमेरिका
है, अमेरिका है। देखो इसका बड़ा
तुम मेरे
प्लेयर,
को बताते बहुत काम की चीज है,
हाँ तो
मैं
इसलिए तो
सुनती नहीं।
हाँ तो मैं क्यों बताता हूँ जनरल
मैं
नॉलेज।
मैंने बताई कि ये मेरा हस्बैंड ये इतना बड़ा मैप तो मेरे घर में मेरे आंखों के सामने रखते, ये रशिया है, ये इसके छोटे छोटे टुकड़े।
वरना हम जहाँ सोते हैं वहाँ एक
बताइए
डायरेक्शन
बताइए,
में वर्ल्ड है और एक
एक डायरेक्शन में इंडिया
इंडिया में
है।
आता है।
बाप रे,
Yes.
फिर वो है,
Example
बोले
is
तुमको इंदुस नदी
this
के
is an
बारे में पता है?
example.
इंदुस, मैं तो बोली हाँ, कैसे
This is
पता है?
an
बोले
example
वेद,
here.
त्रिवेद, वो नहीं है, चार
Example
वेद
is
होते
हाँ
this is a
जो,
simple
ऋग्वेद,
example.
हाँ,
ऋग्वेद, यजुर्वेद,
यजुर्वेद,
सामवेद,
Example is
अथर्ववेद।
this is a
अच्छा
simple
होते,
example.
चार वेद होते।
See, I
तो शुद्ध
try to
नगर में ये
organize all
वेद
this in
कहते हैं।
documents and
चार
I'll
वेदों
upload
में
in
थर्ड
Telegram.
डिवाइड है।
Okay,
हाँ,
because I'm not
दीक्षित नगर
getting
में
time,
ओ
so I'll
याद है,
just put all this in one document, like 3-4 classes, right?
ट्यूशन है,
I'll try to divide
6th
into some
स्टैंडर्ड
4
में
documents and I'll upload in the
फ्रॉड नहीं है
Telegram, right?
ये भवंस में पढ़ता है।
Yes.
वो वाले तो फ्रॉड थी क्योंकि उसने ना कुछ बताया था ना कुछ, वही आर्मी वाला नहीं क्या कि मैं अभी जाने वाला हूँ, 15,000 रुपए मैं आपके इसमें डिपॉजिट कर रहा हूँ। आप सोए थे?
हाँ, और उस दिन वो ट्यूशन वाले को भी उसने
हाँ, तो पहले उसने मेरे को पूछा कि पैसों की बात किससे करूं? बोले मुझसे नहीं करो, आप उन्हीं से बात करो पैसों की, है ना, मैं क्यों बात करूं? तो अभी वाला जो है वो
3 classes.
6 स्टैंडर्ड का बब्बू, 1 घंटा लेना है।
3
भवंस
classes.
का है
Only 3 classes.
6 स्टैंडर्ड, भवंस का है, हिंदी छोड़ के और सब्जेक्ट लेना है। हिंदी और संस्कृत, तो उसको हिंदी क्यों पढ़ाऊंगा, खुद पढ़ सकता है।
हिंदी और संस्कृत दोनों है।
हाँ।
तो क्या संस्कृत पढ़ोगे तुम?
नहीं, ये छोड़ के मेरे को पढ़ाना है। और ये अंजलि, और फीस है 5,000, 2 ही महीने का है, फिर 1 महीने में छोड़ सकते।
5,000 में तुमको मैथ्स, साइंस,
Yes,
संस्कृत
I'll try
तीन
to
सब्जेक्ट।
upload. I'll try to
6
upload
वालों को
because
नहीं
see
क्या
why
बात
I'm
है?
taking very slow
तुमको
because
फिजिक्स का
they'll be
थोड़ी
adding
बहुत
some students, so I don't want to repeat it again and again.
6 से होता है।
So that's the reason I'm not
मतलब
taking
तुम
much
अब
time.
टेक्निकली
But from
मिडिल
Monday
स्कूल
onwards,
ज्वाइन
we'll have
करते हो।
full-fledged class.
1 to 5
Okay, up
प्राइमरी
to
होता है।
12:45, I'll take the
उससे
class.
पहले किंडर
Okay,
गार्डन,
because they'll be adding some more
प्राइमरी,
students. That's the reason I'm not taking
मिडिल
much time.
स्कूल,
Okay, because I don't want to repeat it again
ठीक है,
and again.
हाई
Okay.
स्कूल,
Because
और
once the student join again,
फिर
he'll say,
सीनियर
tell me a
सेकेंडरी
backup,
स्कूल,
right?
है ना? ऐसा।
So that is a problem.
सही
Because
बोला
of
कि
that,
नहीं?
I'm taking less
अच्छा,
time. Okay.
यार।
Yes. Then this is a title. This is a title, and there is one more tag. What is that? Another tag you have is a meta tag. So meta
कर
tag.
सकती हो।
There is another tag which is called
1
as which
घंटा
one?
में कितने
Meta
सब्जेक्ट
tag.
पढ़ाओगे तुम?
My mail ID is correct only here. Python by Gupta, right? That is my mail ID. No, it's correct mail ID only here. Maybe you have taken wrong, might be, but I've
नहीं समझा
given
क्या
correct
बोली?
mail ID only. Yes, job mail ID
तुम्हें
only.
प्रेशर
For
डाल
job
दिया
only.
था तुमको।
Yes. Is it my mail ID is wrong? Job mail ID is wrong or correct only? Yesterday I've given one mail ID, right? Vishal.Sri Ramoji @gmail.com. Vishal.Sri Ramoji @gmail.com.
अच्छा उल्टा बोला। हाँ,
Yes.
सीनियर सेकेंडरी,
Arey, why it's wrong here?
यस सेकेंडरी,
That person is
फुल
given.
सर्टिफिकेट
I've
है ना,
given the same thing.
10th तक।
It's not my mail ID here. It is his mail ID is given. Is having a requirement. And today, even tomorrow, I think.
5 सब्जेक्ट है,
What not taking?
इंग्लिश का ग्रामर में पढ़ा सकती हो, हाँ ठीक है, हिंदी तो नहीं।
You just check here what you have written. Don't say wrong. Blindly don't say that.
इंग्लिश क्या
Just
तुम
check
पढ़ा
again. Telegram group. Yes.
लिटरेचर
Yeah, we'll see. I'm talking about meta. I will see link. One by one we'll see.
पढ़ाना पड़ेगा ना।
First we'll see meta and then link
ग्रामर
and
से
then what
20
script.
मार्क्स का कुछ आता है।
Don't worry. Yes.
चैप्टर समझाना पड़ेगा, चैप्टर समझाना पड़ेगा ना, पोएम में पोएम समझाना पड़ेगा।
Okay. So meta means, see the name itself, right? Meta. So it is used.
और हाफ ही कोर्स रहेगा ना,
It is used to define. It is used to define which
Social
one?
science देखना क्या क्या है।
Metadata or information.
पूछना पड़ेगा
It is
ना
used
कि
for
क्या क्या है।
defining metadata
उससे
or what?
रहता है, civics से
Information.
रहता है,
Metadata.
geography।
पॉलिटिकल भी
maybe
रहता
For
है।
example, in meta, you have one property called keyword.
देखो,
So generally, when a search engine, whenever when you're talking about search engine, how search engine will
social and
search?
politics है, civics का नाम लेकर
How search engine will search a specific web page? For example, I'm searching for,
civics पढ़ा रहे तो
as in that,
political क्या पढ़ा रहे वही
generally,
है।
yes. This is one thing which is very much
civics तो मेरा
useful.
favorite subject
But meta is having so many
Start,
things.
start.
But what I'm doing is meta
अर्थशास्त्र है, अर्थशास्त्र इकोनॉमिक्स
Meta is having so many
इकोनॉमिक्स
things.
का civics में
Okay,
हल्का सा
meta is
different
having so many things.
civics है ना
But one thing
rules
I'm telling you
regulation
is, one thing I'm telling you
economics
is,
है ना वो
see,
rules and regulations
one thing is
relating to money
keywords. In meta, there is one tag called, there is one attribute called
economics में money
keywords.
format
Okay, if you want your search engine should recognize your web page, then you should add what? Some keywords. You have to add some
monster
keywords so that your search engine will search your web page or website easily. Okay, now that information you call it as which information? Meta information. See, meta is not only having that, meta is metadata. You'll say no, metadata means which describes
और इस टाइप का
which
extreme
describes
markup
about your
information
web page. Which describes about your web page. That you can call it as what?
वो तुम्हारे दिमाग
Meta.
में बहुत चल रहा है
One thing is
अगर तुम
keywords.
वो चीज यहाँ पे
One
देख
thing
सकते
is
हो
what here?
तो अच्छा
Keywords.
लगेगा
Okay, you want to define some keywords so that
मैंने ये देखो, मैंने
your web page can be searched what easily.
मूड में रहता है,
Your web page can search what easily.
क्यों होता है, और जब
Just
नहीं
see
रहता
here.
तो फिर मजा
I
नहीं
think we'll see some websites where you can find meta keywords. Keywords
आता।
are
वो
there.
भैया
I
से
don't
मैंने
know.
बात की, वो जो है नहीं है, जो माधापुर में जो काम कर रहे 4 साल से, तो बोले बोले आप टीचिंग का एक्सपीरियंस में बताना,
किसको
रिज्यूम में मत डालना। और बोले, क्यों? जैसे आपने कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम का किया ना, बोले ट्रैक, तो वो डालना। बोले अगर तुम टीचिंग डालोगे तो और दिक्कत है, बोले ग्रुप डिस्कशन में, क्योंकि रिज्यूम में रहता है ना हाथ में, तो बहुत पूछेंगे,
नॉलेज बोर्ड पूछते हैं
हाँ डीप पूछते
तो
हैं।
मैं भी जानता हूँ
हाँ
मैं भी बोलता हूँ
हाँ, तो वो बोले ऐसा भैया कि वैसा मत करना, बोले आपका ही बोल रहे थे मेरे को, ऐसा मत करना, बोले और ऐसे ही जो आपका एक्सपीरियंस है भले नहीं रहेगा, आप ऐसा बोल रहे हो कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम प्रिपेयर कर रही थी, नहीं हुआ तो फिर आईटी से मेरा जो फील्ड है उसमें स्विच ऑफ कर दी। बस इतना बोल के आगे बढ़ना।
We'll just open one tutorial points, right?
सही बोला क्यों हो गया ना?
सही बोला
आज सुबह बस ऐसी बात हुई, आप प्लेसमेंट कैसी है।
Now you can see meta name equal to which one here? Keywords. And what is the keywords? HTML, Python, CSS, SQL, JavaScript, how to, PHP, Java, how to.
तो वो तो नहीं करते बोलते
Okay, how to, PHP, Java, C++, jQuery. अरे
लगता है मेरे तो
keywords.
सुनना ना
Is having so many things, but we'll discuss. Can you see so many things here? MySQL, Node.js, React, Angular, R, AI, Git, data science, code game, tutorials.
Anyone?
programming, web development,
हाँ,
training,
I know तो
learning,
है, कंप्यूटर
quiz,
but
courses, lessons, references,
वो कैसे
example,
रहता
source code, demos, tips. Now,
आपका
whenever you
placement
use these keywords, whenever you are using these keywords in the search,
देखिए
then it will try to display this way. It will try to display this web page. It will try to display this web page, or it will try to display this. It will
सुबह को
try to
किसकी
display
बात हुई
this in the
हमें
search
होमवर्क नहीं
result.
करी तो हम बाहर
It will
बच्चे
try
कर
to
रहे
display this in what? Search result. Search result. It means, for example,
फिर
if
क्लास
I'm
में जो
searching
हमने
for,
कैसे वहाँ पे बात की
if I'm searching for example,
कॉपी लो ना
if I'm searching for open,
लो ना
if I'm searching for
हाँ मैं सुबह को
tutorials,
कॉपी नहीं दी है मेरे को
if
तो
I'm saying
बताओ पहले
tutorials, is it this tutorials is one search keyword or not? Yes. Then how your search engine is looking for tutorials in meta? There is what? Meta, and followed by which one? Keywords. In the keywords list of tutorial points, is it keyword called tutorials is there or not? Yes. There is the keyword called tutorials. Now you can see, is it tutorial point is displayed or not? Yes. Suppose even though if I'm saying PHP, I want PHP. I just said PHP. When I say PHP, WT schools, it displayed PHP tutorial, and even tutorial points also displayed which one? PHP. But is it I'm searching for tutorials or I'm searching for PHP? PHP.
कैसा पढ़ाएंगे
But is it PHP is a keyword search or not? Yes, it is searching for a keyword. But how you define the
इसका
keywords?
रिकॉर्ड हो रहा नहीं
You define the keywords
रिकॉर्ड में
by
देखो
using which one? Meta. You are using a keywords list. You are defining the keywords list by using which one? Meta. So that your page will be displayed. Your page will be displayed in the result of which one? Search. Because you are searching with the help of which one? Keywords. You are trying to display it by using with the help of what? Keywords. Getting or not? If you see this tutorial points or anything, not only that tutorial points, anything, if you want, it should be displayed as a part of search result.
Paradise
Then
Paradise
you need to
में?
define what here? Keywords. You need to define which one? Keywords. Okay. We'll discuss this otherwise in more in detail. If the keyword PHP is not there, it will not display. If keyword PHP is not there, will it display or not display? Not display. Suppose there is one document. In the document, if the word is there, it will display. In the document, if that word is not there, how it will display? It will not display. Anyway, we'll talk about this like in detail on this meta tag and link tag and what is it? Another one? Script tag and style tag and everything will sit. But on Monday,
Royal chicken
tomorrow there is no
biryani,
class.
229.
But Monday onwards, we'll
Royal
have the
chicken
full-fledged
biryani with Royal
class.
chicken biryani.
We'll start by 11:10 or
229.
11:05 and we'll have up to 12:45. Okay. So thank you. We'll see you on Monday.
329.
Right?
सिर्फ
Thank
100
you.
रुपए लगा है, 229 है, 329.
सब वन है वो ये
हाँ,
सब
वो
के
सब वन है तो ये सब टू हो गया ना,
हम्म।
इसमें भी कुछ डिस्काउंट मिल जाएगा.
हाँ ये कूपन भेजे ना तुमको मैं जब भी बैठ के गूगल पे का कर रही थी सिलेक्शन तो वहाँ पे 60% डिस्काउंट
You can apply max
We'll have the
50 to
class,
get
but this
60%.
Saturday we don't have class.
तुमको है क्या
Every Saturday we'll have the class, but this Saturday you don't have class.
बोलो
Okay.
वही चलो डन
This class is offline as well as online, both.
बाद में
This class is offline as well as
November
online.
तक होगा.
You can join both.
यहाँ पे सस्ता मिलता नहीं तो ये लोग हमको यूनिवर्सिटी में
Same building
देखो
where
पूछते
the
हो
Python
भैया
is there.
कितने बच्चे अभी शादी हुई है उनको 2 बच्चे हैं अभी शादी हुई क्या पूछ रहे मेरे को
Oracle is a
ऐसे
database.
60% दे ही रहे हैं.
Django is a web
हाँ तो कुछ और
development.
है
These both are not
तुमको दे
same,
रहा
right?
मेरे इसमें नहीं आ रहा है
Oracle is
लेकिन
one,
मैंने 2 दिन पहले
Django is another one.
ऑर्डर
I'll upload it.
तो वो नहीं दे
I'll
रहा था
upload the notes and everything. Don't worry. Yes.
ये कब तक पहले
Database anyway you have to learn. Okay, but if you want to develop applications,
31st मार्च
you need
तक
to learn
एक्सपायर हो जाएगा
technologies
मिनिमम
like
उसका
Django or any other technology, right? Right.
क्या है कोड ZP
लंबा सेट का ये क्या मैं यूज कर रहा अपना लाइफ से करो करो के देखो
ये देख रहा हूँ सिंपल का तो अकाउंट बनाया तक बंदिश नहीं
फ्री जो आप करते हैं क्या नाम है उसका
जल्दी पे
लेजी पे हाँ उसका भी
वो इसमें है लेकिन
नहीं जो स्विगी में
पेटीएम में 60 है 120 ऑफ
एंड 30 पे का
130
कैशबैक
ये एक मिनट ये फर्स्ट टाइम के लिए है वंस पर कस्टमर
अप्लाई कर सकते हैं आज मजा है मेरे पास
लिंक अच्छा लिंक है ना कल भी अच्छा जा रहा है तो बचाओ
बहुत डोमिनेटेड थे तो दूसरा दो नंबर से बहुत डोमिनेटेड होने के थोड़ा सा आगे आगे नहीं क्या अच्छा कंपटीशन में कितना कम किया 120 रुपये पेटीएम क्या दिखा रहा है 2000
अच्छा वो ये
जमा करके रखना पड़ता था पेटीएम में
वो भी कर सकते हैं नहीं तो यूपीआई भी कर सकते हैं ये उसमें से कटेगा पोस्ट पेड
तो इतना अमाउंट रहता है पोस्ट पेड में
हाँ इसका लिमिट कम है 3600 कुछ
और वो फ्री पे का 5000
उसका 10,000 शुरुआत शायद 3,000 से हुआ था फिर कुछ ही दिन में 5,000 शुरू हो गया था नहीं यूज करता था क्योंकि बहुत जगह नहीं चलता था वो
चलता है
अभी थोड़ा बहुत ज्यादा जगह चल रहा है वो धीरे धीरे ऐड करते आते हैं लोग उसके लिए बस स्कैन कोड होना भी जरूरी है
दूसरे से बात भी की सभी से
ये मैंने एड्रेस सही है ना हाँ वैसे हम अब
एक सेकंड में कर सकते हो
पुराने
change।
घर में ऑर्डर दे दिया था
1 सेकंड में चेंज हो सकता है पुराने घर बोले तो फिर उधर जाना पड़ता है हाँ कितना मिनट हो
29
मुझे पता मैं बर्बर करूँ
हाँ बोलो ये हो गया